Before I go further with my decoration and before I get later on the questions on the measurements for these boxes, if you prefer making the exact same sizes of mine compartments, then take a seat, take a pen and pencil and write these measurements down. So my first one is, I hope I get it in frame with a little light. It is 4.5 by 9 centimeters, or 1/6 by 3/9 inch. If I write it wrong, then please note I am not English. I'm not used to use inches, but that is how my ruler is mentioned. So 3 by 9/16 inch. I bet you people know what measurement I meant. So that was the first. And the second one is 4.5 by 4.5 centimeters. Yeah, and 1/6 by 1/6 inches. Yes, write that down. The second one is this one. 6 by 6.7 centimeters. And 2 3/8 by 2 5/8 inches. Yeah, you got that? Do the next one, the big one. 7.3 by 10.8 centimeters. Yeah, or 2 7/8 by 4 2/8 inches. Yeah, you got that? And that are the sizes for this one. So you have to measure your outside lines. Yeah. Then the next one is 6 by 4 centimeters, or 2 3/8 by 1/9 inch. Yeah, you got that? To the next one is this square one, 4 by 4 centimeters. And 1/9/16 by 1/9/16 inch. You see that? Alrighty, now to the last measurements. And we need these three because these three are exact the same thing. So these are 3 by 4 centimeters. Yeah? Or 1/3/16 by 1/9/16 inch. And you need these three times. Yeah? And then you have all my exact same measurements. So again, the measurements are as the box it should be. So you can make your depth of your box as any size you like. Yeah, but I have made let's see, 6, how you call this, 0.6 inch, 6/8 inch, or 1.5 centimeters. Yeah, so that's my depth of this box, and then it comes a little lower than the outside box. I don't know if you can see this, but because it's black, but I know it's 1 or 2 millimeters deeper than the outside box. So let's continue. What's my next thing? I think I will make it all black, and I think I am going to use yeah, I think I'm going to use tape, and then we'll see. Yeah, tape or black cardstock, but we make it all black, same as this. So I come back to you later. So I am finished with all my black paper decoration, and I'm pretty much like it very much. It's very sturdy, and these are also very sturdy, so I can fill them later on with my Halloween things. I do not glue them just yet because I do need the size for it, and the back is also ready to go. I leave the insides for decoration for the black ones just for a minute, because I do like to attach these two together first. And I am going to use some hinges. Let's see, I think I am going to use 2. I don't need the screws because I am going to use boîtes. So I am going to use these 2, and then for the side closure I am going to use this one. So yeah, I'm always very nervous about this, so I am going to do that off camera, because you know how it's going to be to put it all in. So I do this off camera. Stay tuned there. And before I started, I was forgetting to put my design paper on, so I just quick pick some nice paper from the collection and I glued it on before I go any further. So now I have to do the same thing on the Shadowbox. Yeah, that went well. I'm always getting sweaty when it gets to this, so that's the reason why I do it off camera. I'm so sorry, but I think you know how this is going to work. I just measure the outside, so this is 1.5 inch and this is 1.5 inch, so the rest is pretty easy. You just place it in the middle and make it even with the front, and then you put the boîte in. So this is looking in the inside and this is going to look on the inside. That's why I just did not do the black. Now I can. So yeah, I think it's pretty. So this opens up and we have room for an album. So yeah, now first I'm going to decorate this part, and then I can make the closure, and then we can go on. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to explain a little thing about this closure. So I first put this one on, and now I am going to put this one on. So then I assume that it's closed, and I line it up, and I make, when I think it's ready, then I put a pencil. And now I am first going to put the first hole in, and then when I attached it, I put the other one in. Now, these are very short legs from the boîte, but they do just fine. And then I close it all with my bone folder, so it's really, so you push and you push, so it's really nice and steady. And then I do it again, I close it, and now I adjust to the second part, and I can width. Wait just a minute. Yes, there it is. So it's not that difficult, but it's, you need to see and you need to go inside, and I'm always nervous that I am with my head in the camera. But this is how it's going to be. So when we close it, and now the board is in the way, but you can manage that a little. You can bend this one just a little. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I just bent it just a little higher, but you get the picture. So yeah, this is it. The box. Now I can put all my things in, and now I'm going to glue them all in as I like to. And it fits perfectly. Nice and steady. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So this is the base. So you can decorate the front, and then you can decorate the rest of the outside of the box. And then when we all finish, I do need to bend this, then it's opened and we can put an album in. Yeah. Just a quick sneak peek how it all goes. I decided to go all with the block papers, and I think later on I will do some bronze for the corners. I think that will fit the Halloween thing, but this is how it looks like with the compartments. And then this opens up and we have a nice box hidden on the back. Yeah. And the closure is going well now. It opens and closes. And yeah, like it. Now, till the next one. Alrighty. Now before I go further with my Shadowbox, I thought I will do the journal first, so I decide how big the album must go. So, but when I cut it, I noticed that the A sides are smaller than the B sides. So, I guess VectoriaDesigns does that on purpose, because they're supposed to be printed on each side. So I did that, and so now I have on both sides. And the reason, I guess, I emailed her, but I did not get an answer just yet. I'm too quickly and I don't have any patience. Oh. I think she did that because if you print just first A and then the B side is the larger. So when you print it out, then you have this. And then it's sure that you can cut out in the middle of this side, so you don't have to be scared to not have all edges the right way. I guess that's the reason why she did that. But no worry, I still can use my pages in other projects, because I still have 4 of these, so I can use it as a little album, and this also. So don't worry, I don't throw it away, don't be scared, I won't. So now I go further with these 4 pages. So yeah, I think it's lovely, 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 lovely. So I think I am going to fold it in half, and I hope I have them all stretched out in the middle. I hope I all cut them straight, but I think so. But yeah, I do. So yeah, let's do that. See what happens if I fold them all together, or not all together. Next one is this one. And the last one is this. Oh, I want this inside out because it's match better with this page, and this is the middle. Yeah, I think I like it like this. And when you half fold these in the middle, then you get a little edge, and that is easy to be fixed. Line it up like that. Be sure you have everything nice and steady. I think will I do this later? No, I will do it right now, but to make sure it stays there, I put a little extra. Yeah, this is safe for me. And now I am cutting it all now it is all ready to go. Yeah, now it's perfect. Yeah. So let's see what we'll do with outside. I do want to make a nice cover. Let's see, I think I want to make a black cover, and then I cover it up with this one. Yeah, then it's sturdier. Yeah, let's do that, and then we are going to smooch all the edges. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab a piece of black cardstock. What I did is I grabbed some black cardstock, and this is, I believe, 210 grams, so it's very nice as thick cardstock. Not too thick, but I like it. And now I cut the front of the that becomes with the pack, and now I am going to smooch the edges, and I like it really nice and black. And then I go do all the insides too. So let's do just one together. And I really like this edges to become really nice black. It really gives an extra spooky touch, I guess. And if you're not comfortable with holding it like I did in my hand, then you can lay it down and you can do it. But I like to hold it in my hand. and I can because this paper is very thick, and I print these papers, these printables, I print these of Clairefontaine, I believe, yeah, DCP, and I believe the thickness is 190, I believe. And I assume that that brand is not available in every country, but I believe when you are searching for good quality paper where you also can print nice photos on, then you can do it also. So yeah, so these are the ready to go for my in and outsides of my journal. And now I am going to smudge these pages, so I will do that off camera. Don't be afraid. So now I am ready to, let's see, to sew it all in. And where is my, now you could use any cotton wire, but I like this elastic one, and I really like it, so let's use it. Grab a needle. Yeah, let's see. What we are going to do is make sure you have everything on the right spot. So this is on the right, yes. So everything is neat together, yes. Then we put it in here. So this is ready. So what we do is grab some clamps, or how you call these. And now it will stay put. Yep, it will. Now let's make some holes. Yeah, you can measure, but normally I just eyeball it because I like 3 holes. Now this measurement is pretty perfect, so let's use this one. I like 3 holes. So is this the middle? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a little here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and then pick the hole. When you feel you are all the way through, then it's good. Then I 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's enough because this is elastic. But like I said, you can use cotton wire or any wire you like to use. But I am a terrible person for making the knot into this paper, then I normally have to call someone to put the finger on. But if you are good in it, then please do. So now you are going to sew it all in. It's pretty easy, and you can go in and out as much as you wish. One time is enough, of course, but you can do as much as you want. Now I think I will go again, just because I like it to be extra strong. Yeah. So I will go again to this hole and to this hole, and then I go all the way back, and then at the end in the middle. But that is an option. One time is enough. It really is. Now I like to do my underneath these. So I have one over here. I hope this makes sense what I am babbling about, but let me show you. Now I have, this is up, and I have one underneath and on the other side underneath. So when I'm making a knot, then I am doing it over this one. So yeah, I think everything is perfectly settled down. So I can make a knot. And for the elastic, you don't have to put your finger on, and I really like it, so I do a couple of, this is very small elastic one, so I can. I really like this stuff for making such journals like this. And then you put these away, and then it's finished. My needle away for the next time. So yeah, I like it. Just a simple, tiny journaling book. Perfect for in the album. Yeah, like it. And the reason why I make this first is because now I know what size of album I'm going to make. And the size of this box I completely adjust for this journal, because otherwise I was afraid when I have all this finished then this won't fit in. So I have to make sure. So yeah, this will fit, so I can make the album just a little larger than this one, so I can put it all in. Yeah, I like it. So let's see what size of album I am going to come up with. Keep watching. So I grab my cardstock. Oh no, cardstock, chipboard. And these are the sizes. 13 by 19 by 3 centimeters, or in inches 5 by 7 3/8 by 1 1/8 inch. So these are for the album cover. Yeah, so as you can see, it's a little larger. Like I said, I would do it a little larger. So now we are going to wrap this album, and because I used this tape for the box, I am going to use the same tape, but first I am going to wrap the edges. And you see in a minute why I do that. And you only have to do just one. Or not just one. You can leave one edge because we are going to do something else. With it. So same as usual, wrap it around. Let's see, yeah, do just first to do the small edges, wrap it around, feel it with your fingers, do the other side. Yes, and for this nice sound. So this is one. Now do the next one. Now they are done, I'll go with a piece of tape. I think I will do two. Nice and sticky. We like nice and sticky. Yep. So now we have the base to do one. And keep the space, people. Keep the space between these two. These are, yeah, 3 millimeters, and you really need that. And for the next one, you can measure, or I can eyeball it. You can never have enough space. Yeah, and now we just wrap it around. And you can also use it this or with hand. Whatever you like. Make sure your tape is really nice attached to your cardstock, chipboard. Why I always confuse it with those two. I don't know. Oh, that is the base of the album. Pretty simple. Yes, it does. Now I think I am going to wrap it with black cardstock for the base, and then I come back to you. Yes. Now I did cover up the front with the left and the right cardstock, just black cardstock. And now I am going to do the inside, and my trick to make a nice how you call this, quid for the spine, I put extra tape in the middle. So when I put my paper on the inside, I can make, oops, I can make, let me show you. Of course I use some extra glue to cover it all up, so you don't have to use double tape all the way your paper, but I do like to use the edges, just the edges, and the spine. Now this is pretty large, this is thicker double-sided tape, and for this I use a 3M, and I believe you can buy it in every, now your stupid glue, no I don't put it on there, just keep falling off. So what I was saying, I just used the double-sided big tape for the inside. So now I can put this on. I hope I measure everything quite well, and when you think it does, you can put it on. And now you can make sure that your glue is going everywhere on your cardboard and chipboard and spine. So you have to make sure every single piece of your glue and tape is really good attached to each other. That's giving you the best results. So give it a real good around every spot. Now, because I am using double-sided tape, I don't have to wait till the glue is dry. I don't like to wait. So I just search for my fold line, and I make a nice steady, just a little push, and give it a push and push and push, and then at the same time you lift this one up. So your black cardstock is going to be in the fold line, in the opening we just had made with the 3mm. You can see it nice go in. Now do the same thing on the other side. Search your fold line and just go with the flow, and when you feel you can, you fold it all the way back. Yeah, so that's it. That's the trick. That's the trick to have a very nice steady spine on the middle. See, nothing comes loose, nothing comes loose. It just stays perfect. And when you're opening the album, it can be open all the way flat. It don't stand this way, no, it's flat, because we put the paper flat on the cover. Yeah, so that's it is. That's the album. So, let's go on to the inside.